Hello, beautiful beings. I am back. As some of you might know from following my story today, the message that came through was censored, and Instagram said, no, you can't say those things. And so the whole video, basically, after about 4 minutes, was radio silent or no audio. Anyway, so I wanted to do a little recap of the energy for today. So what we're looking at is a need for grounding. And it has to do with an imbalance within the second chakra. So you can see this is my card for that energy. There might also be healing that needs to happen for some of you with a sexual partner or within a sexual relationship. And you know, this is really this energy is really impeding your ability to move forward, you know. And so when I have this card along with this card, it really to me means a need for balance within the second chakra. You know, the second chakra is our place of creativity. It's the spot in our body, or the energetic spot in our body, that relates to all of our masculine and feminine energy. It's our self's dwelling place. It is a powerful creative force. So, you know, some of us are very likely carrying some heavy energy in that place, and we need to shift it. We need to ground it down, because we have an opportunity for growth with that energy. Now, everything is happening in divine timing. You know, these big things that are coming up, it's all part of your guides, the universe, angels, spirits, divine planning. It's all part of the orchestration that's happening behind the scenes. So even though it might seem like it's really challenging at this time with bringing healing into that, there is an opportunity for growth for that. You know, we have this ability to bring it all into balance so that we can move forward and accept our gifts. Now, perhaps some of this energy that's happening, or, you know, the healing that needs to happen within the second chakra, or the sacral chakra, has to do with us maybe having addictions to watching adult videos. I think I can say that on Instagram. Watching adult videos, self-pleasure. It might also have to do with, maybe adultery, or an overactive sex drive. So, you know, some of that might come into play with bringing balance to this second chakra energy. There was one other thing, angel, spirits, guides. What else was it that you wanted to share with me? It'll come back to me if it's meant to be. However, so you know, we're moving into balance, and I remember what it was. So it might also be, when we are doing this, part of the growth that is happening with the second chakra is that the gift of the second chakra, clairsentience, this ability to feel beyond our body, beyond our own being, where we're able to feel other people's feelings. You know, that might be coming online as we bring healing and release these heavy energies from the second chakra. Now, when I pulled the card, see the other person's point of view, I was looking at moving into balance and sexual energy. So as we are doing this healing work, you know, we might have a partner in our life that has something big or heavy going on for them, and we might very much be in our own energy thinking, gosh, this person's, you know, not doing this thing for me, or they're not fulfilling this need. Well, it's very likely that they've got their own stuff that they're dealing with and they're growing on. And so, the see the other person's point of view is coming up, because I think it's important for us to then open up to that person and say, hey, what is it that's going on in life? Can we talk about this? Can we dialogue and come into balance so we can grow and go forward? The flow of prosperity and go now came out as I was asking questions about clarifying what is this divine timing and sexual energy. And for some of you out there might be a person that's coming into your world that's going to be your person, or you might be, going to a friend's house and meeting a friend there. You're in the flow of prosperity. I mean, the card says it all. You're moving into that energy, and Spirit's asking you to follow that. Or maybe you and a significant person in your life are looking to take your relationship and your connection to the next level. So you're definitely being, guided by Spirit with that. Perhaps if some of you are working with sex magic, that could also be, something that is available to you at this time, where you and another person bring your energy together to create and manifest something very powerful. So there's some of that's happening. So now is the time for all of those things. I asked for clarification on the divine timing and then this burden creativity quadrant, and the card of Jesus came out. Open your heart to love. And many times, if the message that came at the time was, many times if there's something happening in the second chakra, we tend to close our energy down, if there's a really strong imbalance. And what the message is that's coming through is we need to actually open our heart. I asked for clarification, and the elements card came out. And the message that came through with that is, to open the heart, it's important to get out and be in nature, to allow oneself to experience what nature has to offer. And in opening the heart, the ability to have powerful growth comes forward. And finally, I asked for clarification on what this burden and creativity message and moving into balance was. And the focus on your strength card came in. And part of the message that came through was that maybe part of your strengths, and the example that came through was perhaps you're a person that provides a lot of healing through talking. And right now there's a big energy for that. Like, that's one of your strengths. However, that might also be the burden as well. So to find balance within one's own gifts of healing, or the energy of what are the strengths that are coming through, and are we in balance with what they are? Because certainly some of our strengths can also be a double-edged sword, where it cuts back as well. We're providing so much through our strength that we're actually depleting our own energy. So find some balance in that, and bring it back into alignment. And all of that is leading for us to grow and expand our energy. In this growth card, there's some acorns, and acorns or seeds in general are just that. They hold all of the DNA knowledge to take something that is very, very tiny and turn it into something that is very big, and that continues to produce and grow and go forward. So we're really in this powerful place where we're planting the seeds so that we can grow ourselves. When I asked for final messages, signs card came out. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So it's very likely that you're seeing repeating numbers, or perhaps you are seeing synchronicities where, you know, you might be talking about something and then all of a sudden you see a billboard for it. Or I would, you know, say maybe your phone would bring it up, but we kind of know that the phone is always listening. And so it's going to naturally give you information that you're talking about, which is kind of scary. So maybe turning off your, adjusting your function so, you know, the great beyond doesn't listen to you and suggest things that you're talking about. But, you know, synchronicities happen when maybe you're talking to somebody about, I don't know, going to school for XYZ thing, and then all of a sudden you're driving down the highway with this person and there's a billboard for XYZ thing. That is kind of the energy that we're looking for with synchronicities. Or in this case, I like to also use signs. I've talked about this before, the geckos. You know, when I'm in a flow and I'm talking about something and I'm getting this channel from spirit, and then all of a sudden they go, that is a sign for me that I'm on the right path. Or another one for me is when I'm talking about something and really powerfully getting this channel of something, and then the breeze just blows by. Or another one is when I'm talking or sharing or channeling something and the music just cuts out for a quick second. You know, that's another sign. So all of you, you know, are very likely receiving these signs from the universe. It takes you need to take an opportunity to learn what those signs are and how they're being presented. And if you don't know where to start with that, you can always ask the universe, your angels, your spirits, your guides to describe it a little bit more. You can go into meditation, ask them to describe it a little bit more, or for them to be a little bit more clear with you. I always ask for them to be gentle because I like to have gentleness in the messages and the signs. The release card came out. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Yeah, so in the message with that was just this energy that's coming through with the need for healing in the second chakra is powerful energy. It is preventing you from actually moving forward. So bring some healing into it and release the things that have served their purpose. Gaia came up. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Yeah, very powerfully. I mean, this elements card came through, you know, when I asked for, you know, what do we need to know about, you know, this divine timing and burden, you know, connecting with the earth, getting out in nature. Mother Earth will always provide for us. We need to make sure that we say thank you for that, and we're grateful and we are respectful, and, you know, we do our due diligence. We make sure that we are not being wasteful, that we're, you know, cleaning up after ourselves. We're basically leaving our campsite better than how we found it. So, beautiful beings, I really hope that this message got delivered the second time. You know, I guess if at first you don't succeed, try again. You know, Mercury, whether it's Mercury retrograde or, you know, the powers that be that are censoring me happened. The message came through twice today. 2 is a good number for me. Beautiful beings, thank you for listening to my messages. I do appreciate all the likes, the shares, and all of the comments. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, hit me up, let me know. Until then, may you be blessed with abundance and joy and light and prosperity in all of your travels. Beautiful beings, I love you. Until tomorrow, namaste.